Hey everyone, this is my new journal that I just got through with. I absolutely had a great time making this. The name of the journal is Vintage New York Themed Junk Journal. As you can see, it's a little bit smaller journal than I make normally. I decided to make kind of a mini journal. This journal measures, I think it's like 4.5 by 6. So it's 4.5 by 6. And I got some of my digitals from Chic, I think is her name. She's on Junk Journals and Junkies, and she also has an Etsy store. And that's where I got most of my digital downloads, and some of them I got off of Pinterest. But anyway, I've never been to New York, and I've always wanted to go there. I think it would be a neat place to go, and in fact, me and my husband are probably going to go to the northern states, northeast states, I guess is what you call them. And so I don't really know a lot about New York. I know that some areas are very beautiful, and so I'm really excited about seeing the prettiness of it. So there's a lot of historical things there that, of course, many people know about. And so anyway, it kind of incorporates into my theme. And I really thought it turned out neat. And I love this cover that I made. I used two, I think it was 9 by 10 envelopes, and just stained them up. And it turned out so, I just love the way this turns out and how pretty it looks, how leathery it looks. It just turned out great. So, and here's seam binding tape on my ribbon, for my holding, to wrap it up with. But anyway, let's get started. This right here is the digital downloads I got from Chic, and they're just so vibrant and pretty. I just love her digital downloads and the way she does them. And I did incorporate some Tim Holtz, these little people. I thought they kind of went with the theme of things. I love this look. And then, of course, the NW stands for New York. And I did a lot of sewing on this journal. Incorporate that in my book, too. And here's these should all be some kind of pictures from New York. Now, where that is, I have no idea. But it does say it's New York. And all my papers are tea stained. And this right here is a little pocket I did up, and that's part of the digital download. I thought this turned out really cute. This is just like a little black material, and I just sewed it all together and glued that on, and it turned out so cute. I love doing these little mini things. I think they're fun. And this is, I think they call this Central Station. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I think. Grand Central Station. I think that's what that is. So, there's a lot of places to journal. This is so cute. I like the way she put all these together and put that lady on there, that vintage lady. And this is another little pocket I made up using the Tim Holtz and just all the little fun things. I thought it turned out really cute. Love this. Isn't that darling? My sister bought me this little ephemera, which had a lot to do with golfing and football and all that. That's kind of vintage. So I used some of that in my stuff this time, which was some of this. And I thought it just kind of went with the theme, because New Yorkers love their baseball and their football and everything. Anyway, here's another little pocket I made up. And I used a lot of the little old typewriters in my little theme, too. And these are just some extra pages that I had. So I just put them in here. I thought they would be cute to journal on, or use what reason, however you want to use them. But all the little things have some kind of New York thing on them that symbolize that it comes from New York. Here's another little pocket. Isn't that little hat so cute? I thought that was neat. And this right here. Sewed that on. And this right here is Radio City. That's supposed to be in New York. It says right here, Radio City, Music Hall, New York City. Here's another little paper that I did up, but that had extra, so I just stuck it on there. Another little pocket I did up. And this right here is some New York City street there. Has a lot of the different stuff back in the day. And this is just this is a little pocket too. I don't actually have anything in there, but I thought that was so pretty. I like the way that all came together in that old vintage vehicle there. Isn't that pretty? And the sky, and oh, what do you call them? Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's Miss Liberty there. I love this right here. I think this came with her kit. I'm pretty sure it did. 7th Avenue on 38th Street. I'm not going to try to say that word, but Nevera Hotel. I don't know if that's still there or not. But anyway, I thought that was really pretty. And that's all. Everything I tried to use had some kind of New York on it. This has New York on it. And this right here is just a little, I just sewed all that down. I thought that turned out really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors, that material. I got that from my mother. She has a lot of neat material, and she let me go through her material and pick out some stuff. Here's another tag I made up. And just a little thing that, isn't that pretty? And another little card that has New York on it. A pocket I sewed on. I have just as much fun making these small journals as I do the big ones. I mean, they're just as much work, but they're just fun because they're small. It's just tiny. Everything's tiny. That's just a little vintage lady I put in there. Little envelope I made, or my mom actually made it and gave it to me. And here's another pocket. Another street in New York. I love this paper right here. It's so pretty. And I just put this in here. It was just something I got from Hobby Lobby, some kind of ribbon, and it's real bendable. But I just thought it just kind of went with it. I don't know. I love the colors to it, and I thought it just looked really cute. And here's one I made up with the vintage kids. And a little pocket right there I did up, if you can see it. Isn't that pretty? Love that pocket. These fun little pockets that you can make. And the colors are so vibrant. I mean, these dark maroons and golds and just all kinds of fun colors that I kind of sometimes like to do the more darker colors because, you know, I get tired of the pinks and stuff. Even though I love pink, I absolutely love the pinks and the, you know, grays and all those colors. But, you know, sometimes you got to change it up and do something different. This is a really cute pocket I made up too. I thought it turned out really pretty. I sewed all that together with that little boot on there. And here's a little tiny pocket I did up. And just stuck this down in here. Little ephemera. It's amazing what you can do with your sewing machine. Another little, this right here I sewed this on, but that's just a little tuck spot there, and I just stuck this in here. Another little tuck spot. Another paper there, and I just glued that on there with some cheesecloth. Another old vintage picture of New York. Another little tag I made up. Oops. I love making tags. They are so much fun. It's just a vintage paper, like newspapers, or really it was a catalog, I'm sure, back in the day. And it's just another little thing I stuck in there, paper. Anyway, there you go. This is the end of it. And that's the back page. And I like the way this had kind of a little bit of a blue tint to it. I thought it was really pretty. But anyway, this will be for sale in my Etsy store. I'm just, it's got 3 signatures in it, which I was amazed that I could get 3 signatures in there. But it turned out doing the 1 signature, I think sometimes is too bulky. I don't know. I don't like what it does. So anyway, this worked out good. And y'all can see how big and fat it is. It is huge. So anyway, y'all, thanks for your feedback. Please subscribe. Appreciate everything, all the loving comments everybody always gives me. Thank y'all, and y'all have a blessed day.